come on.
Come on, motherfucker, come on.
It's Sunday. It's nearly 3 o'clock. You know what that means?
What does that mean?
It means time for our stream, man.
It is. It's time for a bit of fucking getting over it. But first, actually, wait. If we do that, it's going to get us copyright strike. That would have been funny.
You can see the picture of the
they,
Biggie Smalls train.
Okay, that's
and the
not
makers of the Yuri train.
Indeed. Nice reference. Oh god, you're getting so bloody. That's like a self-reference to a self-reference.
It is refception, I'll call it.
Very meta. Very meta. Very good, Ziggy. Very good. Is that working? I'm gonna be getting microphone paranoia every 5 seconds now because on our art stream the mic stopped working midway.
Yeah,
that's very upsetting.
It was terrible.
I was very upset. Missed some of our bollocks that we were talking, so I'm gonna be checking that every 5 seconds. But yeah, we're playing Getting Over It. Woo!
Getting Over It. Now you remember the last time we played, we did quite well until we didn't. Until the game decided that we were doing too well and stopped us in our tracks.
We spent a good proportion of it at the bottom of the cliff, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
A very good proportion of it at the bottom of the cliff. But we're here now.
Yes, yeah, thanks to Matt's expert efforts, we did it.
Well, here's the thing, because we haven't played it in 2 weeks, have we? So we're going to be really rusty and shit again. So
that's what the people want to see.
No, they don't. They want us. It's not fun to watch someone be shite at a game at all.
But it will be fun to see you, get aggressive.
No, will it? Maybe. Oh my god. I'm already getting upset.
Oh, motherfucker, come on.
Oh, my nipple hurt.
Yeah. Oh, this is it. Oh.
Yeah, that's what I've been wanting to do forever. Right, good. Now I just need to not shove myself off that. There we go. Nice.
Just got a pogo.
Nice. Oh no. Yeah, that's right.
Oh shit.
That's what I wanted to do, but this bit is really like impossible because like you got to kind of get yourself wedged in between the lights somehow. Oh
you kind of did it last time, and you kind of jimmied your way up there.
We never got past this bit, mate.
Well, we didn't get past it, but you did manage to get quite.
You're lying, Ben Foddy. No, we
never. Thanks, Ben Foddy.
This was the highest we got was on this rock, and I couldn't stay on this rock at the time. So
here we go.
I literally don't know how to do this bit. I really don't know. All right, let's try it. One more time. I'm gonna start fucking crying.
Before you rage out, is there any nerd news that you want to impart?
Oh, I completely didn't look anything up at all.
Oh, man.
The only thing I know is Mini-Me's dead. What's his name?
Trey Werner.
Which really fucking sucks.
Oh
fuck
shit.
Me in the asshole. Oh god. This is bad, you see. Maybe it's better we fall to the bottom so we can practice. Troy. Yeah, the poor guy. He was only 49.
No. I still believe my conspiracy that they're killing off the good celebrities.
Like who?
Like Vern Troy and the Linkin Park guy.
Why would they?
How are they killing off all the good celebrities?
Are they good celebrities? In what way are they good celebrities above, say, other celebrities?
Well, they're just good. Okay, they've done admirable feats.
That's not an answer to my question.
They've done admirable feats and.
So how is Chester Bennington better than George Clooney or something?
Well, for one thing, we know that Chester Bennington can probably sing better than George Clooney.
Even that's debatable.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, fuck my asshole.
He's dead, man.
I think I might be too hungover for this game.
No, Daddy. You don't look hungover.
I feel it. I really feel it.
Well, crowd, it seems Matt was out partying again.
It was my dad's friend's birthday last night, so I was doing karaoke and shit. Oh, no. Go on, Zig. Off you go, mate.
I just like to point out that the guy singing this whoopsie doodle is a guy called Buddy Weed. So take away from that what you will.
It was 4-2-0 the other day, wasn't it?
Come on, get.
It's going to take us like 20 minutes even to remember the controls on this fucking game. Not good.
There we go. How did that propel me? I was going slowly.
No, it's because you put the hammer on the thing and it pushed you off. I actually think the what's the word? Like the gravity of this game is quite realistic. It makes sense.
Yeah, and then it gets janky.
It doesn't though. It's always consistent. Like if you fuck up, it's almost always your fault.
Well, thank you song, Whoopsie Doodle indeed. But at least on the plus side, the God of War games seem to be doing well. The latest release.
Reload?
Yep, I hear nothing but positive things.
Have you played it?
I've not played it yet because it costs too much to buy.
Well, no, I'm just not interested. So this isn't a very good topic, Ziggy.
Oh,
like,
man.
Ziggy, you do that. You go like, oh, well, this game's a thing.
Man,
Well,
you're going to have to play God of War.
What else do you have to say to it, though, other than I've heard it's good?
Well, I think it brings Kratos' character arc around.
But you don't
he
know
used to
that.
be just a mindless killer.
You don't know that. You haven't played the game, so how do you know that? It might be shit.
He's got his dad beard on. Anyone with a dad beard can't be that bad. And he's got a kid, and it all looks good.
Cool. So based on the trailer,
Yeah.
fantastic.
10 out of 10.
Anything else to say about that?
Well, nothing more to say about the God of War
There you
game.
go, Zig. It's not a very good topic, Ziggy. We thank you for bringing it up, but there's no meat to that one, is there?
Well, maybe. But for those who have played God of War, please leave comments about how it is.
You can't rely on that either, Zig. No one comments on our bullshit channel yet.
Oh.
We're not good enough at it yet. We're getting there. We're having fun and doing games and shit. Alright, I'll look up some nerd news. While you figure this out, I'll look up something interesting to talk about. Oh, nice. Very good.
Now just circle it.
That's good.
There we go. So our combined efforts have managed to undo all
Stop. You always try to speedrun this bit and you can't. The minute you swing that hammer around, right, and it hits that roof, okay,
Yes.
or you do that, fine. No, but you always just swing the hammer at the roof and it pushes you off straight away, mate. It's impossible. It never works. Never ever works. You have to pogo that bit, my dude.
Always had it.
I think it shows that the only people you've watched play this game are speedrunners, because you try to play it like a speedrunner, and that's not the smartest way to do it, if I'm honest.
But it gets kind of result.
No, it gets you here, and every time you'll then hit this top of this, and you'll just fly off again. You do that. You did that like 10 times in the last video. No, you're about to do it. You are literally about to do it, Zig.
I was gonna try mine with pogo efforts.
Please do, Zig, because you can't. If you'll be wasting your effort of getting here if you just do that again. Let's see, nerd news. Nothing on the old Guardian.
You're going to look at the Guardian for nerd news.
Well, for stuff like Cambridge Analytica or Facebook and all that stuff, it's usually interesting. Also, Zig, is this not a good time to practice the pogo? We had this argument last stream.
And we also said that I am a no good and this game won't let me pogo simply.
No, but I mean, you have to learn the pogo at some point, Zig. You can't just not learn to do the only other move in this game, can you? Right? So let's learn it here. Start trying it now, Zig. So each time you fall down, you'll get another chance to practice it, and eventually you'll get good at it. If you, as I say, if you keep playing it like a bloody speedrunner, I'm gonna have a nervous breakdown, mate. I really am. I'm gonna actually start crying.
Matt, please, no. They don't need to hear the tears.
I will cry. I promise you, I will cry.
Nah.
I will. Not joking.
No, you can't threaten me with tears, Matt.
I'll just stare at you unblinkingly until my eyes start watering. How about that? Do the pogo, Ziggy! I will not blink until you do the pogo.
Matt, no, you need to blink.
No, I refuse.
You damage your eyes like that.
It'll be your fault. Because you're trying to speed run.
Like,
Ziggy! Ziggy!
I'll do this.
Okay.
I believe in myself.
Good. Okay, you do that.
I just got it, but Gotta
Good
believe.
save, that's a good save, man. So you're being reactive now. That's good. That's good. There's something about a Persona 5 dance game that's come out.
Oh yes, I have heard that.
Is that a real thing?
Yes, it's official. It's out. I think it's already out in Japan, and it's coming to the West in a couple of years.
I mean, they did this after Persona 4. They spent like 10 years releasing weird gimmicky games like that.
But they gotta go on to the. What, they gotta try and ride the train of Persona 5's hype.
Well, again, they need to make money to fund the games. I get
Exactly. And the best part is there'll be DLC costumes of Persona 5. And there'll be cross-dressing DLCs, which has caused a bit of controversy.
Oh, really?
Yes. So the guys will be wearing the girls' Persona outfits. So I hear Ryuji's going to wear Anne's skin-tight leather outfit. Yes,
Bloody
it's a
hell.
thing.
I'm impressed they've got that through. I mean,
And the main character's going to wear some kind of sexy nurse outfit. But yeah, that's causing a bit of controversy because of the whole cross-dressing issue.
because nerds are a bit homophobic. I mean, if you don't want to see that, you just don't choose those
Exactly.
options. Why is
That's
it
why
like,
it's
oh,
DLC?
no,
You know, if you don't want it, don't buy it.
Well, exactly. You know, no one's forcing you to look at it. It's so fucking sad when nerds get funny about that shit. It's just
Yes.
depressing. It's like, are you that worried about your masculinity that even a hint of femininity in a place you don't want it drives you up the wall where you have to complain, you know, and be bitch on the internet about it? Christ. He said bitching on the internet, to be fair.
You know, just
okay.
complain on the internet.
Bitching.
Complain.
Fucking.
Well, you don't want the PC principle on our tails.
Oh right, it's bitching, not I guess the word bitch isn't PC, is it?
No,
I
it's
suppose.
not.
I personally am okay with it. Like, I'm an
That's because
extrovert.
you're a man. You know, you can't. Man.
I don't know, like I've heard some progressive people use the word faggot before, and it's like that's too much. That's gross. You shouldn't do that. You know.
You should do that, bitch.
It's a horrible thing. Well, this is the thing. I feel like I don't know. Maybe it's in the same ballpark for some people, but to me, bitch is soft. Bitch is just like, you know, son of a bitch, or I don't know. I'm not there going, ha ha ha, you're a woman and a dog thing, and that.
And a
denigrates
dog
you.
fig.
I know. It means. I guess it does mean that, and that is bad. I suppose.
Yes. I mean,
It's just fun to say ha like a bitch. Like, it's just fun to do that. It's the same as I have to stop.
Exactly.
I have to stop myself from calling things gay.
I know.
You know,
It was kind of ingrained in that generation, though.
It
but
was.
You gotta stop now.
In school in the 90s,
Exactly.
everything was gay. Oh, it's so gay, man.
You
And
know,
that's bad.
whenever
We shouldn't
bad
do that.
things happen, oh, that's gay, or.
I've had gay friends who use it though, and I'm kind of on the queer scale myself, and I use it. So I feel like, is it okay for me to
Are
use
you on
it?
the queer scale? I see you more as a super hetero guy in my eyes.
Do you think?
Yes.
I've not talked about I'm basically bi-curious. We've talked about this, haven't we?
Yes, but
Then what are you saying?
that's not going
man?
to stop my thoughts of you being super straight.
So in your head, I have to be hetero for some
Well,
reason.
not have to. You know, in my head that you are. You're so hetero that you're so comfortable in your sexuality that you can like guys and still be straight.
That's a very strange way of compartmentalising
It
this
is.
thing.
But then my mindset is not quite ordinary. Oh, there it is.
Slightly concerning, Zig.
Nah, it's fine.
No, it's not necessary. If you need to see me as straight in your head.
I
it's
don't need to
very
see you
odd.
as straight. I just do.
Oh, Zig,
I've
yeah.
never seen you do anything, you know, typically homo-erotic.
Well, I remember I wore a girl's hairband to work, and you got a bit funny
Yeah,
about
but
it.
guys do that nowadays, so it's fine.
Well, you still got funny about it.
It was just a little off-putting. I mean, it's like the time I saw you smoke. It's just a bit out of the norm.
Really?
Even though I know you do smoke, it's just odd to see you smoke.
Oh,
A
Zig.
bit out of the ordinary.
I know deep down you're a lovely person. Really, I know you are, but you still got a few funny little niggly sort of things in your head. I think that get in the way of seeing reality sometimes. Just a little bit.
So you call me crazy.
A little bit. Yeah. No match, you're a lovely hetero man, even though you're not. What?
Clearly you're straight. That headband was just a phase, right, Matt? I'm kidding about that.
I know. But sometimes you're kidding and saying, oh, this is very good, by the way, Zeke.
No,
Doing very well.
thanks. Oh shit!
At least it wasn't as bad as the conversation I had with my dad earlier.
Oh
It's like,
boy.
all these transes.
Is
I
that
should-
a new term for transsexuals
he
now?
uses that word to refer to trans people.
Transies.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, I saw
Tran-
this thing on the TV. They had all tattoos on his arms, spelt wrong, And
It's complete.
he has a 6 o'clock shadow, and he's there going, "Oh, they won't let me in the toilets. It's so unfair. I mean, who wants that in the toilets?" I was like, "Oh, Dad."
He's old.
He's wrong.
Set in his ways.
He's a
oh
fucking
shit!
idiot. The worst thing is, my dad used to be a progressive person. Like he married
What?
and met. Well, he married and met my mum, who was like from Zanzibar, back in the 70s when there was still quite a bit of racism around back then. You know? So my dad was progressive at one point, and then for the last 20 years, the only thing he's read is the Daily Mail.
Oh.
But accidentally, this is the dumb thing. He bought it for the TV guide. He's like, "Oh, I really like the TV guide of the Daily Mail. I'll start buying that."
But he shouldn't have read the contents.
Well, he has. It's slowly made him kind of right wing. It fucking sucks. It really does. So like he has funny feelings about trans people. He has
or transies, as he calls them.
trans. Oh, God,
I don't know
so
how
bad.
he managed to self-coin that term.
He's inventing new slurs, you know, and he's pro Brexit now, which I never imagined he would be. Yeah. Well, he used to be a hardcore Labour voter, and now he's proper UKIP now.
Ah, damn it.
Well, I don't know if he's UKIP anymore, because UKIP are a fucking joke now.
And at least the world knows it now. But then again, the minorities always knew that. It's just that it was not officially proven.
Oh shit! I think that's my turn, my buddy.
Nah, it's fine.
No, it's not fine. It's my turn, buddy.
It's fine, though.
Buddy.
I'm fine. Oh.
But not fine.
Ah.
If we don't get to the next area on this playthrough, we might have to give up playing this game, man.
No, that's what
It's
quitters
just
do. We
embarrassing.
can't quit.
It's just kind of embarrassing, though.
No,
We're
it's
better
fine.
now.
You know, we're learning bit by bit the mechanics of this game.
Are we?
We're trying to impart wisdom.
We're getting worse. We're worse than we were last week. or the
Nah,
other
we're
week.
fine, man.
We should have played this too. I shouldn't have done the art stream. That was a
Besides,
fucking
you know,
mistake.
it has been a fortnight since you've played this.
Exactly. That was really fucking stupid.
Can't expect to be experts.
I guess. But why did we? Oh, it's my fault. I planned that stream. We should have done this last week.
No, it's fine.
Is it though?
Yeah.
I used to be okay.
Ah!
I can't even do this bit anymore. Fuck me. Alright, let's try the speed running thing.
Let's be faster than that.
That fucking works. Okay.
Yes, it does.
Shitty bum
To an
poo.
extent.
Shirty bum poos. Not a fan. Not a fan. Okay, there we go. There we go.
And at least, and on other random news, at least Spyro's official HD remake trilogy is official.
But they didn't age him up like he wanted to, did they?
Well, then again, they didn't age Crash up on the remake trilogy.
Oh wait, it's a remake, isn't it? Or is it a reboot?
It's a remake. The reboots were the other Spyro games.
Oh.
The ones with the female little dragon.
There was a female reboot?
There's Spyro and he had a kind of girlfriend at the time.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, no, it was. And Spyro was voiced by Elijah Wood.
Really?
Yep.
You've dreamt this.
No, this is real.
How have
This
I missed
is real.
this? This can't
It
exist.
was not as well known.
There was a Spyro reboot where he had a girlfriend and voiced by Elijah. No.
And the little dragonfly was voiced by David Spade. This is a thing.
No.
Look it up.
It didn't happen.
It happened.
This is some
there was a
weird
whole trilogy and
fever
everything. It was.
This
It's
is
legit, man.
You must have been smoking the weeds.
No, I wish.
Was it 420 that day?
No, it was. The only thing that was 420 was Spyro himself.
I mean, Elijah Wood's had a weird career since Lord of the Rings. Like, I was watching Over the Garden Wall again. I bloody love that show. It's like, why is Elijah Wood on this? Very odd. No, it's great. You should watch it if you haven't. It's the most highbrow thing Cartoon Network have ever done. And it had John Cleese and
Wait, he's still alive, right?
oh well, yeah, he's not dead.
Oh, thank
God, no, he
goodness.
better not be anyway. Well, who was the doc on bloody Back to the Future? I've forgotten his name now.
Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd. Thank you.
He's alive, right? I can't.
He's alive. Yes.
Actually, it's this time.
They're not dead. Lots of
We
good
got to
people
question
still
if
alive.
any celebrities are alive or dead.
Oh, poor Vernon Troy. Troy and Vernon. What was his name?
Vernon Troy.
I feel bad. I just know him as Mini Me, which is really
poor
fucking
Mini-Me.
shit. He seemed like a cool guy, actually. He seemed like I used to. He hang out on Reddit a lot. That guy. He used to post a lot. His post were always quite funny. So he seemed like a cool dude.
Yes, he was. Which
Did
begs
it-
the question: which celebrity is the next one to die? I gotta keep asking this because every time I do, one always seems to die after. It's getting to that point now where we gotta wonder who's next.
What the fuck, Ziggy? Well, who's going to go next then, Ziggy?
I don't know. That's why I have to keep querying who's the next one that's gonna die.
I nominate
A Kardashian.
I don't mind the Kardashians like you do.
Oh, are you serious, man?
They're like legit business people. They have like apps and shit. You know, they're not just like they're not as bad as
Paris Hilton.
Exactly. Like Paris Hilton was good for
I knew
nothing.
exactly what you were thinking.
And like legitly, I get why people hate her because she was like she's just shit. She even had tried that pop album and she was so tuneless and boring. It was like you're only there because you're Paris Hilton. You're not talented. You just have hype because people know your fucking name.
Yeah, she knows. She is inherited the Hilton hotels and all that.
Whereas the Kardashians, they actually seem to be like self-perpetuating. They actually have careers and things. So it's like I can't begrudge them that much. I know they're everywhere and blah blah blah.
And look what happened to poor Ray J.
Who's that?
Exactly. This is why I give it.
Is he like one of the Kardashians or something?
No, he used to be a famous rapper / singer back in the 90s. Okay. Brandy's brother.
Brandy. Oh, I remember Brandy.
Yes, remember that one song they did together? It's just another day in paradise. It's quite a solemn song about unfortunate people and society just pooping on them.
Oh, right, okay.
And there's a whole music video and everything. Yeah.
Oh.
And then the whole scandal thing happened, and Kim seemed to walk out of it better for it, but poor Ray J.
So there was a scandal. What was the scandal? Was it a sex tape?
Yeah, it was the sex tape.
I did not know that.
She did the sex tape with Ray J.
It always starts with a sex tape, doesn't it? How weird.
Yes. Which mysteriously leaked out on the internet.
And come in! Oh, God.
Come in, special guest.
Alright, take over, Zig.
Okay, while Matt is trying to organise a special guest for us, tell us what you think of the Kardashians.
Hey dude, what's up, man?
I mean, personally, I do not care much for them ever since they ruined Ray J's career. And if you want to know who Ray J is, please Google him. He needs attention now. He was good in the 90s, and he probably still is now. But he was in Celebrity Big Brother at one point, and then he left because he had some kind of toothache. But I think there was something else going on, and he just didn't like it. Probably the weather in England, probably something else. Yes, here we are back again, getting over it. And tell us what you think of the new God of War game. Me and Matt have not seen it. All we know is that Kratos has a kid who may or may not be a famous Norse god. Maybe Thor. Maybe Loki. We'll never know. No, that's this way. This way. No, this way. And bam. And that's how you do it.
Oh, Ziggy, nice one. You're doing better than I would.
I only made it up past that one.
That's fabulous. Yeah.
What is that?
It's my friend Ashley. Well, he's a what's the word? A herbalist, let's say.
Ah.
Ashley is a herbalist. Yes.
A very special herbalist.
Yes.
He got you that rosemary and thyme, didn't he?
He did. It was very delicious.
That mixed herbs.
How did I even get up here? Oh god.
I got you up here.
Oh god. Oh fuck.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry, Zig. I'm really. Oh no.
Yes.
I don't know what's up with me today. I don't know if the mouse sensitivity is different this time, but I'm not doing anywhere near as good as last time. I think it'd be.
Do you think it was reset after we quit this?
Maybe. Because I've heard other players say that. Like they say they come back to the game and it feels like the sensitivity is different. I might just be being bad today.
Oh
I was
shit!
really there. Stop flailing, Matt. Come on. Right. I'm the panicky, flaily one this week, and you're the chilled out one. I can't. There's that what you say to a panicking person. Stop panicking!
Yeah, it's just like remember you know what the right thing to say to an anxious person.
Don't be anxious. There's no point to being anxious. Yeah, that's very.
Well, not that part, but just don't be anxious.
Fuck my bum hole. There we go.
Bunghole.
Bungholio.
See, that'll calm me down. I just think of Cornholio.
Are you threatening me? Do you remember when that was everywhere? I missed that. That film was legitimately funny.
Exactly.
Ooh, the poopies. There we go.
Need some pee-pee from my bunghole.
Pee-pee?
Oh.
I need picata. For my bungholio. Ooh! Oh, that's a new record. Aha! Right, personal best. There we go.
Just reach for the stars, Matt.
Reach for the stars.
And whatever happened to S Club 7? Well, we don't know.
No, I know what happened. They came to my uni to do it for our
Oh shit!
our thing. They
Even Hannah.
Well, it was only the S Club 3 at that point. It was a bit depressing, actually.
Oh.
I can't remember who came. May have been Hannah.
Hannah was the best one.
Was she?
Yeah, she was.
Is she the one that got fat later?
Exactly.
Is that why she?
Exactly.
Is that why she's the best one? She got that booty.
Oh. Oh.
We do like booty on this channel.
We do. We must accept all the fat booty.
Hold on.
We do not accept the flat booty. That's about as two-dimensional as those rocks that we're trying to get up.
That's just our personal taste, though. If you're a lady with a flat booty, that's fine.
Good for you.
You are legitimate. Have your booty.
I mean, there are plenty of guys who like the flat booty. I mean, this reminds me of a time when I was out and about on my random escapades, and I questioned someone who had a preference for the flat booty.
I see.
There's one of those queries that I seem to have in life.
Excuse me, sir, I have a query.
Yes, why do you like the flat booty? And he says, according to him, you know, it's nice and tidy, and it needs to be as flat as a 12-year-old boy's.
What?
Yes, that's what I said.
He
was like, it's gotta be nice and flat, like that 12-year-old boy booty, and if it's too fat, it's not good enough. And so I had to do my famous demonstration, where I told him to put his hand on the table and try to grab something.
Okay.
He did. He grabbed nothing, and I was like, that's what it's like to grab the skinny booty.
I feel like this conversation was bad for both of you. I don't feel like...
mostly bad for him. But at least I'm one step closer to understanding the personal preference of the flat booty. It's one of those life questions I need to know. Okay.
Now what?
Withdraw it. Do not withdraw it. Try to shimmy it.
Oh
shit!
Oh, it hurts. It hurts.
I
don't know what to do.
Drink it up.
I think we need to get the hammer stuck on one of these lights to be able to push up off of it. Because otherwise I'm fucked here, aren't I? Like, it's impossible, mate. It's fucking impossible.
Well, we can do it, Matt.
Alright, let's try again.
Let's go, Fogo. No. Every time it keeps.
I hate this game.
You love it, really.
No, I do a bit actually.
Exactly.
It gives me funny feelings in the bum, though.
In your bung.
In the bang hole.
Gives you funny feelings in your bung hole. Oh, Beavis and Butthead. You were ahead of our time, and yours started off in the 90s, specifically the 8th of March.
Was it?
Yes. Turns out the very first episode to air ever of Beavis and Butthead was on the 8th of March 1990.
Oh, there you go.
The day I came into the world.
No way. Well, there you go, Zig.
Yay. The more you know.
Indeed. Oh, my poopies. I'm very bumhole obsessed today. Poo in the bums.
Stop being a bung. Oh, you're not being a bunghole. Get up there.
Come on, you bastard. I'm getting very tired of this area. Because I think once we're past here, it gets a little bit easier. This is the weird thing. This is one of the hardest bits of the fucking game.
Oh boy.
I'm not enjoying this. Right. There we go. Calm the fuck down. My fucking god. What I might do, if we don't get past this bit, I might play it off stream. Oh my dear.
Oh,
Jimmy,
Matt,
Jollies.
Something is definitely off with you today.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Oh. We can get us back to here. This bit's easy, but that bloody bit with the lights, man. It's too much. It's too much, man.
Just gotta shimmy our way up somehow.
Yes. Right, nerd news. The guy who directed Hearthstone has quit. Do you give a shit? Not really. I don't.
Why has he quit?
To help start a new company, he says. That's a big deal. Like, Hearthstone is really fucking successful, I think.
It is.
A big success story. So, I don't know. I haven't got much to say about that, though. It's not a very good one. Let's see.
Nerd news seems to be very dry today.
Yeah,
it's been dry for quite a while.
It's been slim pickings. Let's think. Where else can I look? Oops.
Nice.
That's impressive, but not very useful, Zig.
Well, looks like he's back where he belongs, in the trash.
That's mean and unnecessary to you.
This game is mean and unnecessary.
That's true, actually. That's very true.
He's just got to...
Star Wars is coming out on DVD. Have you seen that yet?
No, not the new trilogy, no.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Well, I'm not going to waste my money on the cinema release when I could just get on DVD, which was the main intention of Star Wars all along, for me.
So have you seen A New Hope? Or,
no,
not A New Hope.
None of the new trilogies yet.
The last, yeah. So that's not an excuse and things. That's been out on DVD forever. It's a House of Lies, Ziggy.
No, it's fine. I do want to get Rogue One though.
Do you?
Yes. Any person with any movie with Donnie Yen gets my vote.
Oh hell yeah, Donnie Yen's the shit.
Damn right.
He's good in that as well.
And he seems like a nice guy in real life.
Is he? Why'd you say that?
Well, there was a few videos of him reading out various Google questions that the people posted about him. He seems legitly nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Doesn't seem mean.
He's probably the biggest. He's probably the most well-known kung fu action star from Hong Kong now, isn't he?
Yeah, now he is.
The old guard are dying off. Like Sammo Hung's too old now. I think Jackie Chan's too old.
And yet he still does movies, but not as heavily kung fu focused as his old works. But yeah, he's getting there.
There's nothing getting mainstream attention for Jackie anymore.
No, I don't. I think he's quit doing the mainstream stuff. I think there was some news to that way back when.
The last thing I saw come out was there was a DVD of his where it was like, it was called something like Crazy Town or something. But the picture of the DVD was a picture of him, obviously photoshopped into a car with a line.
A tiger, I've seen that.
That's it. And it's not. It doesn't look remotely like he even cares. Like his screaming face doesn't say, "Oh, there's a lion in my car." It just says, "I am bored and I need to leave this photo shoot and do cocaine and hookers." That's what that face says.
Jackie Chan does not do cocaine.
Okay. What else is he doing? He hasn't got anything else better.
He doesn't need cocaine, okay?
Doesn't he, Ziggy?
Jackie Chan is a hero.
You don't know that.
I know. I know enough. I know enough that he is a good singer and he's married to a singer and his son does weed. And
that kind of supports the idea he's a druggie then, really.
Oh, he's ashamed of his son for doing the weed.
Is he? Oh, fair enough. No, there's nothing going on in the nerd world, Zig.
I think the God of War game has taken up the majority of the hype. Although we know little to nothing about it.
We've already not talked about that game, as we can't. You know, like.
All I hope for is the son has an amazing twist, like he's actually young 4 or something. That's all I hope for.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Super gonorrhea is spreading, apparently.
Gosh dang it.
Why is that on Gizmodo? This is meant to be a nerd news website. It's like, oh yeah, super gonorrhea.
You know, nerds can catch gonorrhea too, you know.
Yeah, apparently gonorrhea is becoming resistant to penicillin and antibiotics. Brilliant!
We gotta die soon. Speaking of which, Matt, why do you have a cold?
I don't have
as soon as you mentioned super gonorrhea and you come off with this...
No, I've got gonorrhea.
Shit.
I've got gonorrhea on my face. Yeah, it's true. Face gonorrhea. Oh dear, I think that means it's my turn, Minigo. Ziggo. Alright, you carry on.
I'm holding you up for a hero to the...
Oh, that worked. There you go.
I did it. No, Thank you, super gonorrhea.
You carry on, Lindsay. What? Thank gonorrhea.
That's why he's in the back. That's why he's in the pot.
Let's try bbc.co.uk.
And on some random news that's totally for my benefit, Yakuza 6 is coming to the place, Britain. If those that's played the Yakuza series, it's a great game. Great actiony, adventure-y / beat 'em up / side quest central game that I'm still trying to complete 0 on, but I'm so wrapped up in the many sub-story side quests, it's getting impossible to beat the main story.
Right. Okay.
And the 6th one is going to be the finale of the whole story.
Oh, they're actually ending it, are they?
Yes, they are.
That's interesting. Well, there you go.
And from the clips I've seen, it looks to be quite epic. And the Battle Royale guy, main character from the Battle Royale movie, is in it. Face capture and everything.
Face capture, isn't it?
Yes. Because you know most of the characters in Yakuza are based on real-looking people.
So that guy is playing a Yakuza.
A Yakuza character, yes.
But he's not in the Yakuza. Because like I said, I couldn't picture that guy playing a Yakuza. He's very soft and beautiful looking. He's not really a Yakuza type.
He looks exactly the same as he does on the actual Battle Royale, which was made quite a while back. So yeah, he's some kind of vampire.
Right.
And Takeshi Kitano's in it as a character.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So yeah, 2 Battle Royale movie characters in the same Yakuza game. It's finally happening.
Oh, fair enough.
And this is the same series that can, you know, have a serious story about betrayal and, you know, the life of the Yakuza,
right,
with side quests such as, you know, being a call guy for some telephone call girls, only to meet up with a cougar-esque lady that hurts you when you meet her due to, you know, erotic activities. This has happened to me.
Okay.
The main character basically got catfished. So, and you never know who you're going to get on that side quest, so it's quite an annoyance when you want to beat certain side quests, only to get the wrong lady, which turns out to hurt you. But yeah, I'm still trying to beat it.
So you get a random character and that actually matters for other quests?
Yes.
That's very odd. I've never heard of that before.
Especially for the main side quest, which for the main character is real estate.
Right.
I mean, there's already a side quest featuring Miracle Johnson. Miracle Johnson is a great character. He's basically the Yakuza equivalent of Michael Jackson.
Okay.
You even get a dance off against him, and he is freaking hard. They're impossible to beat.
I swear you're making up half of this.
I'm not. This is all. These side quests are part of the Yakuza game.
Has Yakuza always been that wacky?
Yes, apparently it has always been wacky.
Because I always heard Saints Row was the weird one of these sorts of games. I never heard Yakuza had all this quirky stuff going on as well. I mean, from trying to get a turkey in bowling to win an actual turkey only for it to be a chicken, to you know, saving a mother's daughter from a cult. This was a thing. Okay.
And then beating up the cult leader when he just wanted some nookie with the mother's daughter. Yeah, it's all there.
It just sounds like word salad. Oh dear. Oh, I love this song though. That's fine then. I'm okay
Born
with
to
this.
lose. That's
All
my
the
life story in
dreams
general.
have only caused me pain. All my life, I've always been so blue.
Nah, that's me.
Born to lose, and now I'm losing you.
Wow, this is my life in a nutshell. This song gets me.
I'm really feeling the soundtrack of this game. It's very clever. It's very clever. Oh, bollocks. Alright.
Here we go.
Here we go again. I forget how to frickin' whee.
Yep, there's lovely side quests.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It's an interesting game. Interesting
I
stuff.
suggest you give it a play or a look if you feel
If I see it go for cheap, I'll definitely pick it up, mate. Well, you'll have to lend it to me when you're done with it.
I will.
Maybe we should do that. We'll go on a mission. I'll finish Persona 5, you finish Yakuza 0, then
we'll swap these, and then
yeah.
you'll know that none of the stuff I told you is made up.
Exactly, because I don't believe There we go. Right, we're back here.
Born to win.
Shit. Yeah, Ben Foley, fuck you. Not born to lose, baby. I'm born to never go up this bit, though, that's one. I'm only going to have a few more tries at this, because it's not going to be fun to watch us repeatedly fail at this bit. It's not fun to watch. So I'm definitely maybe do this bit off stream once we get past this ridiculously hard bit, you know, because it's ridiculous. This is crazy. I'd love to do it on the stream, obviously, but I don't want to bore people to death doing this 10,000 times.
Oh, they won't be bored.
Well, it might be, you know. It's not fun to watch people fail at a game repeatedly. Oh my god, that was rubbish. Right, okay. Right, try again.
Yay, we did it.
Did we, Ziggy?
We're Yakuza members now.
Ziggy. Shh. Shh. What am I doing? What am I doing? What? I'm not... Right. think actually next week we won't be doing this, will we? 'Cause we'll be at the bloody Bristol Comic Con.
That's right, the Bristol Anime and Gaming Convention. Hope to see some of you there.
Ziggy, I don't know. Why do we always talk to our audience? Well, like they're there. Okay.
Because I want to make them feel engaged, you know.
Which is nice, Ziggy, but I think you're trumping us up a bit.
It would be nice to meet at least one of our viewers. Give it. Perfect.
There we go. I'm getting less scared of that lip now. I think I'll get that bit now.
You just got to think, what would Miracle Johnson do?
What I was thinking I was do anyway, Zig, was we film the con. We take our camera phones, maybe get a charger, and we do a little vlog.
Oh.
That'd be quite fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Post it to the old channel. I'll try see if I can't use Windows Movie Maker to edit it, and then that'd be kind of cool. Show everyone what a local daft British Comic Con looks like.
It looks magical.
Well, I think the Americans might laugh at our con, to be honest, Ziggy, because they're used to it being on such a big scale. I don't know what. When Zig says magical, I'm not exactly sure what he means.
Well, this coming from the guy who's never used to go to a con before, and then he started to frequent cons. This is all magical to me.
Which is nice.
I am not going to become jaded quite yet.
I'm not jaded, I'm just realistic. It's not a big con. Like, if you're used to the American cons, which have so much going on and celebrities up the wazoo and all that stuff, like there's none of that there. There's no celebrities there, is there? No one famous turns up. Some local kind of comic artists and performers turn up. Also, one very impressive singer. She was dressed up as the dragon from Dragon Ball Z, but it was like a ball gown.
Ooh. And
she was doing like covers of My Little Pony songs and things, as well as other
of course, you'd think she's the exceptional singer.
She did other songs too, like she did the Pokemon theme and shit. But I don't care about that shit because that's normie. I don't care.
That gets the crowd going.
We're done.
From personal experience of doing the karaoke.
Well, this is it. Everyone loves that song.
Damn right, and those that don't will lie.
It's very obvious. It's very obvious.
Well, not all of us can do the My Little Pony song.
That's not what I mean. I mean, you can surprise people. You don't have to pander to people by choosing the most obvious thing. That's boring.
Well, in my defence, that's one of the few songs I know the words to.
Well, no, for you, Zig, if you're on karaoke, go for it, mate. That's gonna get people going. But yeah, if you're a performer.
Oh, I see. I'm not. Well,
You're not a performer, Zig. Are you wearing a Dragon Ball Z dress and going to cons and doing sets? No, you're not.
Yes.
You're just no, don't lie. You're just a Burke on a microphone.
A Burke. Oh.
I really.
You know what? We'd be the British Beavis and Butthead. I'm Butthead, of course.
Okay.
You're Beavis.
Well, that's very. Why are you Butthead?
Because. Because I just am.
I guess I do talk like this. Yeah. Buddy. Check this out.
What is it, Beavis?
wait, anyway, we need some tactics here. What do you think I should do? Like, 'cause I need to launch myself up here and also get my hammer on the top light. So I need to do a pogo hard enough to get up the shaft.
Yeah. She said shaft.
Yeah. Did we score? Oh no! I hate this game!
And just like that.
Fuck my.
It was gone.
PewDiePie. Right, what are we gonna do?
We're gonna shimmy up the shaft until we spurt out the end of the shaft.
I can't.
Go flying into a tissue. Anyway.
I can't. Ziggy.
Ziggy. I'm just saying.
Keep it PG-13. Keep it PG-13, please.
Okay.
Actually, to be fair, I used the word faggot earlier, so you can say what you like, really.
Okay.
Go for it. Although I was making a point. I was making a sociological point. I would certainly never use that word seriously or as an insult, because it's disgusting. Right. Oh my giddy aunt.
Pretty soon that too will become a bad word.
I don't think that will become a... Why? What?
It might be offensive to aunts who are hyperactive.
It's all PC culture. It's
That's
all
right, PC principle, you know. Wee-wee, that's the sound of 2018 pulling you over.
Oh, you sound like my dad now, Zig.
Oh.
PC culture. The only thing PC culture is being nice. That's all being PC is. It's being nice to minority groups.
Yep.
It's not a conspiracy. They're not trying to ruin your fun. They're just trying to say sometimes when you say words, it hurts people. And if you're lucky enough to be white and cis and young,
What are you trying to say, huh?
and straight,
Being white's lucky, huh? Well, I tell you what, being white is.
Well, because there isn't slurs for that. There aren't slurs for that. As much as a lot of white people are trying to say, "Oh, cis is a slur now," it's like it's not.
What? What does cis even mean? Where does it come from?
Oh, sorry. Cis means you identify with the same gender that you were born with, basically.
Isn't that just regular?
Well, we need a word for that, don't you? You need a definition for everything, so that's the definition of it. But cis people are like, "Oh, it's a slur," because it's like, no.
It's stupid is what it is.
No, it's just a word. It's just a word. And it doesn't have the same history as, say, tranny or faggot or
transy as the new
God.
slur thanks to Mr. Collier.
Oh, my dad. I love him to death. He's a lovely, kind, good-hearted man, really.
But he's old-fashioned. I could get that. I could get that.
I'm not even sure he's old-fashioned, because I'm sure there are people his age that know that that's dumb.
Well,
especially one of our relatives are trans as well. I'm related, so I wish that my dad would have a bit more sense about it sometimes.
I blame the Daily Mail. That's right, Daily Mail. They're coming for you.
It's true. Fuck off if you read the Daily Mail. Seriously, I don't need you in my life if you read the Daily Mail. I really don't.
Seriously, don't read it. It's a waste of money, time, and brain cells.
It's just the most pandering conservative bollocks. Right. Okay. So what's our plan here? What are we doing?
Okay, you say you're gonna pogo up.
Yeah.
But this will require some kind of quick effort because you may need to pogo up and then quickly shift it to the this way.
I need to try and jam the hammer to the right, don't I? So I need to. It's just moving the mouse to the right, which is quite easy. So right, ready, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
No, you moved it the wrong way.
Not even close, mate. And I'm fucking flailing out. Oh.
I'm free.
Right. Do you want another go at it?
I'll do worse.
No, you go for it. You go for it.
Free.
It can't be worse than what I just did.
Well, you say that, but yeah.
Actually, let's check we're still streaming. Hold on. Oh, that's Biggie Smalls. Hold on. Just got a picture of bloody Biggie Smalls.
We're still lovely going. Picture.
Yeah, we're still going, luckily. Right, we won't do this too much longer because I think we're going to get stuck on this. So I'm going to have to go off stream, I think, and get us past this bit. And then we'll resume it then. Ziggy, you're speedrunning again. Ziggy.
I'm trying not to, but for some reason the momentum's kind of whack.
No, but don't speedrun this bit then. Don't do it.
Try to be as soft as I can so I can get up this part.
Okay.
Yeah, nice and easy.
Oh, here's something a bit juicy. There's going to be a Katie Hopkins musical. That's not what you think. It's called The Assassination of Katie Hopkins.
Yay!
Well, that's very provocative.
First the anti-Brexit game, and now this. 2018 is going to be quite an interesting year, isn't it, Matt? Still not too keen on the celebrity deaths, though. This is not a time to live in for that.
Well, you've got to get used to it, Zig.
I don't want it.
Beloved celebrities will continue to die. They're not going to live forever just to keep you happy, are they, Ziggy?
I want them to live a little longer. I mean, supposing, heaven forbid, Christopher Lloyd were to die.
He will soon. He was old in the 80s.
Not too soon.
He could die at any time.
Preferably when I'm at least over 30.
You'll be prepared for it then, will you?
Yes, okay. I'd have mentally prepared for it.
Honestly, I wouldn't miss him that much. Like, he's lovely and everything, but what's he done lately, Zig?
He's done a lot. He was done over the Garden Wall.
You only know that because I mentioned that earlier, Zig. What else has he done?
I'm sure he's done plenty of other stuff.
He really hasn't. He hasn't been in a relevant film for years. We're talking decades, actually. So he can go. I don't mind. Bye, Chris.
No!
No offence, buddy, but bye. Yeah, I nominate him. He can go next.
Seriously,
nice. He's had his time, you know. He's beloved.
He should keep on being beloved until at least a couple more years where he can accept his death.
Are you sure?
How the hell did that happen?
I think you have a problem with letting go, Ziggy. Perhaps I don't think that's going to be any easier.
I'll never let certain things go. They'll stay with me for all my days.
That's my point, Ziggy. Exactly.
Urge to hammer and pot rising.
You got this, my dude. Yeah, we're struggling with this bit today.
Oh.
Very odd. Very odd.
Gotta try to temper my aggression. I just gotta think, what would a Yakuza member do?
Kill people and run
They don't
sex?
just kill and run sex trades.
What else do they do, Ziggy?
They manage legitimate business, okay?
Okay.
It's just certain ones that do that.
Well, no, don't they do the bit? They do legitimate business on top of all the underworld and black market stuff, don't they? Don't they?
Well,
I don't think they're any strictly legitimate Yakuza, are they? Otherwise they wouldn't be Yakuza, would they?
well, they dabble in this and that. I mean, they do try to live legitimately, but you know, to live legitimately, you gotta have money, and to do that, you gotta kind of live illegitimately.
You have a very strange view of the Yakuza, Zig. I'm not sure if the games have done you good here. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll look into this and find out. But I'm pretty sure the legitimate business would just be like a way of laundering money or something, or a front for their, their black market stuff. Surely. They're not just like, oh, I'm a Yakuza done all right. Actually, I just run a taxi firm now, but I still call myself Yakuza. Still got the tattoos and the crazy hair. That's like the image, really. I don't know why I sound like this because I'm Japanese Yakuza, but
that's just a bad dubbing.
yeah, right, mate. I'm in the UK. It's Chris Day voice, isn't it? All right, mate.
Can't name drop.
Oh shit! It's our good, and no one knows who he is.
Chris Knight.
Sorry.
Okay. Suge Knight. Okay.
He's a lovely guy. He's at our workplace, but he has a very deep and kind of Cockney accent, doesn't he?
He has a very male accent.
Yeah, he's a very traditional bloke.
He's a guy. He's a nice man's man who likes to drink beer at lunch times when he should be working. Anyway,
Ziggy, now we are doxing people. Ignore that. He does fine, and he's like, oh god.
Yeah, he's fine. We're just kidding. That's what me and Matt do. You know, we are renegades who does drink the alcohol on the reg.
See, I have a pint at lunchtime. That's fine. That's allowed. I think.
What a waste of money.
Possibly not, but if I think strictly you're probably not allowed to drink at lunch. But I have the occasional pint. I think as long as you don't come back to the job pissed, you're fine.
Yes, moderation. Or just don't drink at all.
In my previous jobs, I knew guys who did that. They come back in the afternoon in a much better mood. They're miserable fucks all morning, and suddenly it's like, hey guys,
hey, I love you. What?
No, you're an alcoholic. Oh dear. Which is sad. It sucks when that happens. It's always bitter old dudes who end up with that. I swear.
Well, they just need something to kill the pain of life.
I get it, but and I've had substance abuse problems as well. But I just feel like if you're in your 50s and you haven't faced it and done something about it, like what the fuck are you doing wrong? It's very weird to me.
Oh, for sake. By Odin's beard.
But no, it's just I only do that voice because it's one of the only impressions I can do. It's the only impression I'm very good at. So.
See, Matt can pass for a very blokey bloke.
What, mate? Yeah.
Watching the footballs, foosballs as I call it.
Actually, I sat and watched the snooker yesterday, and I really enjoyed it.
Snooker's a good sport to watch.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
It's very chill.
I mean, at least people actually get points and score in snooker, unlike foosball, which they never seem to every time I watch it. It's awful.
You say that like scoring is the only important or exciting part of the game.
Well, if it wasn't, then football fans wouldn't get so aggressive when they lose. I'm just saying.
No, by that definition, then the only good part of a game is when you finish it. Surely.
Well, for most games, yes.
What? What game? Such bad games.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
Sonic 2006 being one of them.
That's a very one-dimensional way of looking at it, I feel, Ziggy.
Well, I said some games. I mean, not all games are like that. I mean, the Yakuza series takes special mention. I mean, it's not about the destination; it's about the journey. Because there's so much you can do there.
Well, well, I meant more your point about football. I think what you said there is important. Like, surely the bit where you're playing between the goals and, you know, exchanging tackles and stuff.
Faking injuries and
oh dear. Yep. I'm not even that pro football. I don't know why I'm defending it.
Why are you defending it? You know it's bad. I'm just saying.
Well, I don't feel like it's a very sound argument. It's like they don't score many goals, so I don't like it. It's like, well, that's not the only good part of the game, is it?
Again, you know.
What's that?
Oh. I was about to say something, but I don't want to mess myself up.
Okay.
So I'll wait until I make it or fail it.
Okay.
Come on.
You got it, dude.
Okay.
What's the Katie Hopkins musical about?
Oh.
Are you ready to hand it back? Are you getting too pissed off?
Fujiyama.
Okay.
That's right. I try my best not to say swears. Unless I'm seriously ticked off, in which case a swear may slip out.
Okay, so Katie Hopkins on her musical says she objects to the play, claiming that you can only get away with that title, which is The Assassination of Katie Hopkins, because she is a white woman of conservative opinions.
Well, she would say that she's white.
Well, she's really got it in her head that people... she's got a lot of conservatives have it in their head. They're like, oh, we're the only people you can discriminate against now.
Well,
it's really not fucking true. It's absolute bollocks.
Yeah, flawless.
I might have to go see this. It sounds quite interesting.
If it's in the Hippodrome, count me in.
Okay. I think it's in Wales or something. Actually.
Ah, damn it!
Damn it! That's not too far away.
You say that.
It's not. It's from Bristol.
Is it within walking distance though?
Oh, no.
It's not. It's not. It's too far. I like to walk most places. Perfect.
You're such a fucking townie, Ziggy. It's outside town. No, it's may as well be another universe.
Exactly. It may as well be light years away.
Okay.
So saying that, you know, I do want to travel eventually when I can raise the money.
Where to?
I have a feeling you know where.
Well, besides Japan, though, that's the obvious one.
Well, it was going to be America, but I hear many a bad thing.
Really?
And I do not feel like dying in the US and there by shots from civilians or police.
I don't think that's a reason not to go, though. Not everyone gets shot, Ziggy. They have millions of tourists a year. I think you'll probably be okay.
I did a slow turn to Matt in case you were wondering what that brief silence was. As if to say, you know, I may get killed at some point. Or
only if you wander into like certain areas. Like, there are areas you can't go to, but
we are well aware of the areas you can't go to.
Are we?
Well, I know I'm well aware.
Are you?
Yes. Yes, particularly the southern parts of America.
Oh, Zig, I meant more areas of cities. I went to Florida and I didn't get shot.
Well, you're a cool guy. Who'd want to shoot you? Were you resisting arrest at any point, Matt? Were you resisting arrest?
Oh, Zig.
Oh, we laugh, but these things happen, you know.
Indeed they do.
I'm the king of the mountain.
Nice shot. You win. End of game. I wish that was the end of the game.
It was meant to catapult me.
It's driving me mad now.
Pogo, I'm counting on you.
I'm definitely going to play this off stream just to get past the stupid lights bit. That's ridiculous.
Everyone saw it. I attempted Pogo. Pogo failed me.
No, it's not the Pogo who failed you, see.
It always fails me.
You failed the Pogo. Remember, this game is fair. It's like Dark Souls. This game is fair. When it fucks up, it's mostly your fault.
Well, I'm going to memorize that as I attempt to do this perfect Pogo, as I pull the mouse directly down when I do the Pogo. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it fail because you know.
Yeah, but your angle's funny right now. That's what's gonna mess you up.
I'm gonna right myself. Okay, to see.
Well, no, that's wrong now. That's gonna send you too far to the left.
No, it's fine.
Alright, fine. Do it. Go on.
For once in my life, Pogo has succeeded.
I can play you another song if you like. Actually, I can't be bothered. Oh, I'm not getting the guitar out today. Woo! The thing is though, you Pogo...
Ah, damn it! That was the momentum I was looking for when I was on top of the dang mountain.
Oh, there you go.
Ah! Momentum!
Time to swap over. You're getting genuinely frustrated now.
Momentum!
Off you go.
Why you fail me like RNG?
Oh my giddy nipples. This isn't going very well today. I'm not chilled at all. I'm not getting this today.
I was chilled, but the game kind of makes me not chill by screwing with me all the time.
The game isn't screwing with you.
You
did this last time. You started talking about it like it was some kind of conspiracy. Oh, the game doesn't work for me.
But that's right.
It's the grip mechanic. It's not. It's you. It's always you. This game.
Never me.
This game.
You've seen me try to perfect that Pogo. It's still fucked up.
No, the thing with these really hard kind of Dark Soul-y games is that they're fair. They have to be fair, otherwise it wouldn't be playable at all. It's always got the same mechanic, it's always got the same stuff going on. You're just not doing it in the right way.
I've been doing it in the right way forever.
No, you haven't.
Fuck it. It's only if I can count one hand the amount of times the Pogo has worked, and it was just quite a few moments ago.
So what am I doing differently to you then, Zig?
It likes you.
The game likes me.
Yes.
Ziggy! Yes, the game is sentient and it's working against you, Ziggy. That's not paranoid.
It's always working against me.
That's what I worry about. That's what you're like when you were talking about. I rewatched the stream, and that's the kind of things you're coming out with. Oh, the grip mechanics working against me. It's not that I'm doing it wrong. Oh, Bollocky! Willies! Right, let's try it one more time. Cause I had it. I accidentally had it.
It was there.
I think it's 'cause I didn't even realise I was there. I didn't even expect that to happen. So I somehow got the hammer up and around. So clearly you've got to tuck the hammer in. You got to pull it in and then swing it round onto the shit, on the light. The light shit. I'm starting to talk like bloody dash EXP now. I'm gonna get the shit, put it on the shit.
All you gotta do to calm us down, you just gotta keep close one eye.
Close one eye, have a half a dream. Close the other eye.
You get a full dream. You open them. The dream comes true. That's all you gotta do to beat this.
I fucking love dash EXP. He's so good. He's so good.
He is.
Oh fuck my little body.
Bunghole.
Butty bunghole. I need to stop saying that. I need to change up my swear words. That's what I'm doing at the moment.
That's right, Matt. It's 2018, you know. Look at pulling you over.
That's not that. It's more I'm just repeating myself in a fit of panic and anger. What else can I... Exactly. What else can I say when I'm frustrated?
Wee Willy Winkle.
Wee Willy Winkies. Okay.
Right.
Oh my bumpy elbows. I don't know.
Bumpy knees, maybe. It's got to roll off the tongue like Wee Willy Winkle.
It's helping. Oh. Yes, victory music. Right. So I need to keep the thing. So I need to launch it and then tuck it back in, swing it round. This is. I'm a scat man.
Now we've just reduced to scat men. Perfect.
Scamp totally doodly doodly. I am bandilido. Skibbidibidib young daddle do. Oh, you little. I'm not even making words anymore.
Yamino.
Sugoi.
See, that's what we'll say. Random Japanese phrases.
Komanase, sumanase. No.
Okay.
Now.
Just gotta shimmy up. That hammer's on the edge.
I need to swing it up so I can get onto that one though. I need to swing it up.
Just swing upwards. Upwards, but.
Keep
up it.
What? What?
Oh no!
Fucking balls! Right, it's doable. It's possible.
Within
It's possible.
It was within fondling grasps.
Oh, this is making me sweat again. This game.
Matt is actually perspirating as we speak.
It's disgusting.
Like the guy in the pot, the getting over it guy.
Precisely. Right, I'm going to try it one more time and I'm done, I think. I'm done. I'll do it off stream.
Oh no.
I know, it's not cool. I didn't want to do that, but it's going to take too long to do this. It's too finickety.
Finickety, huh?
That's already slipped. I was slipping more. Oh, you fucking bastard. No. Do you want another try? Go on, mate, you go for it.
Well, watch me screw up all of our progress.
It's fine, getting up here is easy, just this bit is fucking impossible. Utterly impossible.
Sorry, I'm going backwards. There. Oh boy, here we go. This is my moment to shine. Nope, gosh darn you, son of a Saiyan.
No, that's good, that's good. Varying your expletives, very good. Oh, I watched more of the reboot series actually.
Oh,
I'm really enjoying it actually. In a daft, it's a kids show way, it's actually pretty good.
And still no signs of Bob and the gang?
Actually, Megabyte turns up in episode 2. He's one of the main villains.
But is he voiced by the same person?
Isn't he dead?
He's dead now, but I've heard that was one of his last roles before he died.
I think he died before the series came out, as far as I'm aware. I might be wrong, Zig. Are you sure?
That's what I've heard. I mean, I've heard that for the reboot that they were working on for ages, they got the original voice castings of Megabyte, and apparently Hexadexam was going to turn up.
Hold on.
My wifey for reboot. Look around. Everybody knows.
She's a psychopath, Zig. I don't get it, man. Usually I see it, man, with your stuff, but Hexadecimal's a psycho.
But she's got a very good bod in skin tight, or unless that's her actual skin, outfit.
That's what you can't tell because the computer graphics are too shit.
But just don't question the young boy's crush, okay?
Okay, Ziggo, that's fair. Right, so
I was a wee nipper with eyes as big as my head back then.
Right.
Like a chibi variant of me.
You're always animated in your flashbacks.
I am.
Okay. Back when you were anime.
Oh, damn it, man! Oh, I am crazy enough to laugh at my failures because I fail all the time.
No, you're doing alright, dude. You're doing much better than last time. Honestly, man, you're doing so. It's a different. You're a different bloody player this game. I'm so glad. I was literally going to murder you if you really keep playing like you did last time. I was literally going to murder you.
You would not murder your best friend.
I would if you continued to try and play like a speedrunner for the rest of the game. Seriously.
But it got results.
It did not, Zig. It got the opposite of results. You were stuck at the bottom for like 20 minutes. You big penile. Where's the voice? Tony J is the name of the voice actor.
There he is.
Tony J died in 2006, mate.
What?
He has nothing to do with the new series, no. I didn't think so.
Are you sure? You want to look that? Are you sure he's dead?
Right,
no,
okay.
he knows dead.
The Wikipedia says he died in 2006, yes.
Our overlord's Wikipedia.
He has nothing to do with the new series. The new series, they've got an impersonator in who's... That's why I had to question it for me, because the impersonator actually sounds... Oh, good save. The impersonator actually sounds a lot like him, but no, it's not. It's not him. No. It's very good. It's a bit like Power Rangers, kind of, with a kind of cyberspace sort of twist, basically.
Ooh.
And,
but still, no hint of... Well, I'm sure Megabyte must have hinted at Bob or something.
No, they haven't really mentioned any of those.
Ah!
Not really.
come on.
Well, the problem is if they kept referencing that, Zig, it wouldn't make sense to people new to the series, would it? So they couldn't go too crazy with the references.
I guess, but what about the... that was my mistake.
No, you're doing very well, Zig.
The wrong way.
No, even getting on that rock is hard, man, so you're doing very well.
Yeah. Rocks are hard. I know.
Alright, Beavis.
Butthead.
Oh, you're butthead, aren't you? Yeah. The actors are actually good in it as well. The kid actors it all right. So one of them's playing an AI from the internet who got 3D printed human kind of cyborg body. And
the first question is how?
Because they just go, oh, technology. They don't really explain it further than that. It's okay. You just suspend disbelief and go with it. But I did anyway.
But what about what Johnny Depp said when he played Ed Wood?
What's that?
What do you know? Haven't you ever heard of the suspension of disbelief?
You agreeing with me? I don't understand.
I am agreeing with you to an extent.
So I said, what about suspension of disbelief? And you said, well, what about suspension of disbelief?
What about it, Matt?
This is a weird argument, Zig. It's the agreeing argument. Well, what about suspension of disbelief? What?
My suspension was suspended when I believed that there would be, sentient programs in a 90s internet world. No, that's not right. A 90s programming world. Ugh.
Well, there you go. That's what the new series is kind of about. Is this AI?
Fuck.
Yeah. She's an AI trying to protect the internet and things. She's programmed to do that.
Oh, poor AI.
But she gets 3D printed into a human being. So the actor has to act like an AI for the whole thing, and she has to enunciate all her words like this, and like a kind of computer. And I thought it'd get grating after a while, but it's actually quite charming. She's very committed to it, so no, I appreciate it. It's very good. It's very good.
But
although the other female character has no discernible personality whatsoever.
Oh,
sadly,
man. So I'm sure she's got some semblance.
Well, she vlogs. That's about it.
Just like a nerd. Then she must be relatable.
Well, that's it. It's not really. She's kind of rubbish. They underplayed her character a bit. I don't. Like, all the other characters have had their own episode as well so far. I'm about 5 or 6 episodes in, and she hasn't had an episode that focuses on her, so it's a bit too late to really develop her personality. It's a bit weird. But otherwise, I like it. I like it. Like, the main character, the main antagonist, sorry, I'm not talking very well today, so the main antagonist is just a bloke in a hoodie in a warehouse somewhere, right? But when he broadcasts himself to Megabyte to get him to do his bidding, his voice suddenly sort of goes all deep. Like, when in the real life, he's like, hello, I'm the nerd character who hates everything. Like, he sounds like a dog. But in the show, when he broadcasts through to Megabyte through this video, his voice is all gritty like this, and his hood kind of resembles he looks a bit like the Emperor from Star Wars. I thought that's visually very clever. Like, in real life, he's just this sad bastard in a warehouse. But when he's projecting himself to Megabyte, he sounds like a fucking badass, It's cool. I thought that's actually quite clever for a silly kids show, I don't know. I don't think I'm describing it very well, but I really like it. I'm surprised I've seen so many little posts on the internet going, it's such a travesty, how could they do this? But it's decent. Like, appreciate it as its own separate thing, and I think it's alright.
But the fans will never do that, man.
Because fans are dicks. Like, fan bases in general are idiots. Like, it's the crowd fear, isn't it? Like, a person is a smart, nice person. A crowd is an idiot and a prick,
A crowd is an idiot.
Someone's put it
Please, somebody make that a quote for 2018.
Someone said it more articulately than that. But the minute you put a mass of people in one place, they lose their intelligence. They become infinitely stupider and make worse choices.
That's because they're trying to please the majority. Nobody's got...
That's not exactly
a few people has their own mind when it comes to that. If you catch my meaning, they'd rather follow than to lead with their own opinions. They'd rather follow the crowd.
You're right in a way,
but there are some that becomes the trend setters, as it were, that doesn't listen to the majority, like you.
What's the problem with fandom? They start to invent their own little rules. They start to think, and I don't know, just things get. I don't know what I'm trying to say now. It's like the theory that if you're alone on the street and another person falls over, you'd stop and go, "Oh fuck, you alright? What happened, mate? Are you okay?" Whereas, like, if one person falls over in a crowd, there's a chance no one will turn to them. There's a chance no one will ask if they're okay, because the rest of the crowd are kind of okaying everyone else's shitty behaviour.
Yeah.
That's a very good idea, Zig. I see what you're doing there. Can you reach up and get... No, it's a bit too high, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just out of reach.
Willies. No, I didn't even think to try that. That's a very good call, but no. No cigar. Well, I think the same theory can apply to fandom. Like, if everyone's being a dick, it becomes okay. It's like, it's shit, and we'll dismiss it based on nothing. Ooh! Very nice. It gets kind of okayed to a point.
Yeah.
Like when the Steven Universe fandom nearly drove someone who did some fan art to bloody suicide, you know.
Why?
What was it? I think it was something to do with shipping. They shipped the wrong character.
Oh, I heard about that. I think they was offended that Steven Universe's characters implied lesbianism or something.
I think so.
And it was like, no, they can't be lesbians.
I don't think it's actually. No, it can't be that, because in the show there are lesbians. That can't be right. I don't think it's that necessarily.
Yeah, it must be something else.
Because it's canon.
There are
it's
fans
canon
that
there are lesbian relationships.
that are upset that the show implies pro-lesbianism.
But they're clearly not watching the show if that's true. Like, it's very much canon from the start that two of the characters are in a relationship and they're both women. That's very explicit. So I don't know. I don't think it's that. It was something they shipped the wrong two characters together or something, and yeah, everyone dogpiled them and were like, "Oh, kill yourself, delete your account," all that horrible toxic bullshit. So that's the worst thing. Steven Universe is about tolerance and love and letting people be. So it's just like, what is wrong with you fucks? Like you said, the individual is smart, the group are dicks.
Yes.
You know,
it's the group mentality or the mob mentality, or
yes,
something like that.
That's the name for it. Mob mentality. That's it. Dear. We're not getting anywhere with this, are we? You're doing all right though, but we're never going to get past those lights. I'm going to have to do that off bloody stream, I think. How annoying! It's going to take me hours as well. I've got better things to be doing with my life. Fuck.
What?
Anything but this right now. Like, I'd be fine with this if we were getting somewhere. How long have you been going? Hold on, man. Sorry, stop a second. Ooh, my computer's getting very hot.
Oh no. Hey.
Fucking photo again.
And he's gone.
I might. Oh, sorry, mate. I might have one more try at this if I may.
Yeah.
And then maybe we'll call it a day. This has been worse than the Onigiri stream where we did nothing as well.
No,
this hasn't been a good week. This hasn't been a good week for us, has it?
I know that the nerd news has dried up.
Yeah.
This thing has halted our progress. And the Onigiri stream, well, that was kind of our bad. But the plus side is our next Onigiri stream will have progress.
Will it though? I wouldn't promise that.
I've got the purifying thing, remember?
No, we still got to get the items for that, haven't we?
No, I've already got them.
Did you?
Them off stream.
Oh,
made
well
it.
done.
It's equipped. It's done.
That's a good idea, Zig. Well done. Oh shit! I can't even do this bit.
So now we can eventually go inside the miasma and go inside the creature's mouth.
I'm gonna murder you, Zig. We talked about this on stream. It's not how it works.
Well, look, I said we're gonna go through the miasma first, and then we'll go through the creature's mouth.
Yeah, but for all you know, Zig, that's like the end of the game.
No, it will never be the end of the game. It's just there.
Why wouldn't it be the end of the game, Zig?
And we have a feeling that the little girl is the one who sealed the exit.
Do we?
Yeah.
Ziggy, why have you come to that conclusion, Zig?
Because it's got to be one of them. And it's not the lady that you think is hard.
That's not even a reason, Zig. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
It's clearly one of the characters in that area.
You don't know that. It might be a random monster or something else that's sealed it,
Why would a monster seal the entrance?
I don't know, mate. It could be, though. It could be some other quack. Why are you assuming? Oh, God, Zig. You're driving me mad today. Oh, fuck.
This game's driving you mad. I'm just...
You're making assumptions, Ziggy. Assumptions.
Assumptions is
I think it's this based on nothing.
Based on the evidence that was provided.
What's the evidence, Ziggy? Point to the evidence to me.
The evidence was, she said somebody sealed it.
Yeah, somebody sealed it.
So it's got to be a person.
So it could be literally anyone in the universe based on that evidence. What's the next bit of evidence?
The evidence is that it's got to be one of the characters that we don't know too well.
Where's the evidence for that, Zig?
The evidence is they're in the breakout room, and it's probably...
What? What are you talking about?
The area that, you know...
The breakout room.
The breakout area.
break
place that we go to equip the Maggie Matama.
Yeah, okay. So again, but where's the evidence to say it's one of those characters? Show me the evidence.
It's just my hunch, okay?
There's no fucking evidence. And this says,
it's a hunch, man.
Oh, Zig, you are going to give me that nervous breakdown.
Matt,
I'm done.
Matt,
That's it.
come on.
No, end the stream.
Don't
Delete
break
the
down
channel.
on me, Matt.
It's too late. No,
Don't
done.
cry.
I'm going to sign myself into a hospital
Matt,
to get
cry
away from
your
you.
eyes, mate.
Ziggy.
Matt.
Ziggy.
Matt, come on.
Actually, evidence. It's the evidence. Actually, there's no evidence.
It's a hunch, Matt. Come on.
A hunch is just you talking out of your ass, Ziggy.
No, it's me talking out the bung hole, Matt. And what if my hunch is right, huh? What'd you do then?
I bet it won't be as well. I'll put 10 English pounds. It isn't right.
Well, why specifically English pounds? Why not?
I don't.
Does anywhere in the world do pounds?
Don't. I don't know. It's just how I phrased it. I don't know.
That's very odd, Matt.
You're odd.
I'll put a Canadian dollar for that.
Fuck off. Right,
you got to be specific about currency, Matt.
Well, fine. We'll bet Canadian dollars if we must, Zig. But I'm right.
We'll bet rupees on it.
God.
Oh, that's it.
Now what? Though?
Now try to draw it.
The minute I move it, I'm gonna. No, that's it. I think I've gone too far with it. The minute I move it, it's gonna drop down, mate.
Be fine. See if we can shift it.
Yeah, actually, Zig. Let me have it. I've had no idea. So if we.
Oh, that's it. That's magic. But I think we can rest on that light. I think you can rest on it.
I'm tempted to just leave the stream here. We've made progress!
Oh,
my peanut. No,
you
I'm
better
done.
look down, guy.
I'm done, mate. No, I can't do this anymore. That's really annoyed me. Oh, bloody hell.
Don't worry about it. I'll get us up there.
I'll cheat. I'll watch other Let's Plays and see how they did it. Alright, no, I'm done, mate. Let's just call it a day, man.
Nah, come on.
No, dude, we've been doing this for half an hour, mate, and not getting anywhere. It's silly. It's not fun to watch when it gets this far. Go on, we'll stop there, man. We'll stop there.
Okay, let's just bring ourselves to a good place.
That'll do, Zig. That'll do, Zig! Stop!
There.
Thank you. We're done. Okay. That wasn't a good session. Oh, I'm not happy. Oh, I want to get some progress today. We're literally exactly back where we started.
We got progress. We managed to kind of figure out how to get up there before we fell.
Well, actually, I wouldn't call it progress though if we're not further in the game.
It's progress, okay.
No, I'll do this bit off stream. I'll do this bit off stream because this is getting ridiculous. Actually, we'll be down the con next week. I'll try and post a video about that if we can.
That's right. If you just happen to live in England or live in Bristol and you stumble upon the con and you just so happen to see us, give us a wave.
Zig pretending he's some kind of YouTube celebrity again.
Ah, don't ruin the illusion, Matt.
Okay, Zig.
Our many viewers need to know.
Oh man, I'm getting catty and mean because I'm tired and this game has made me sad. I'm sorry. But no, we'll be back next week. The Onigiri stream will be on Wednesday, won't it? So
that's right, it will be.
Have fun with that.
Woo! And it will be May soon. Which means we'll be one step closer to summer.
Zig seems to think everyone else is as fixated on the hot weather as he is, and we're not really, Zig, I'm sorry.
Nah, come on.
People like summer, Zig, but not everyone's like, I'm counting the degrees until I don't have to wear my polo necks or some shit.
And coats and all that stuff. I mean, we've had the rain, we've had blizzards, we've had all kinds of terrible weather. It's about time we got some sunshine and some heat waves.
Do you imagine that other people think the same way you do?
No.
You don't?
No. And that's why I can say these things, because that's my feelings.
Okay, Ziggy.
Again, with this mob mentality, Matt.
Okay.
You know?
Right, I'm going to kill the stream before I say something very regrettable. Okay. Alright. Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed our progress.
Have a good weekend.
And
bye-bye.
Bye, Matt. Bye, everybody.